Hi, I'm Raymond. I co-founded Resumify. It's an AI resume startup. I co-founded it with my 5 friends from Singapore Polytechnic. Currently, we work on it over the weekends because most of us are still serving NS. Today, we're gonna go meet Yellow Ribbon, our partners, as we do a demo and a trial run with them. So Resumify is an AI platform where we try to help make the resume building process super intuitive and easy to use. So we make use of AI chatbots, things like that, help you rewrite your words in the best way. Our target audience was actually any people with disadvantages or disabilities at all. I think during my final year project, when I was building the applicant tracking system, right, I discovered that it was pretty difficult to make sure that a resume would be able to score very highly. If I was from a technical background and I had difficulty already in navigating the job searching process, I can only imagine for disadvantaged groups, it can only be way worse. We were quite lucky that Yellow Ribbon was exploring a very similar project, especially because a lot of ex-offenders, they're currently applying to SMEs, like cooking jobs, cleaning jobs, etc. How Yellow Ribbon works is that they can walk in the center and they can ask for what SMEs are currently hiring. So the trial run is only for these ex-offenders who are already released.
Yeah. You are a basic user where you just want to get a very simple resume out.
Yep. Yeah.
Or you are PMET user where you want a very 3-page resume with a lot of details because you need to secure certain level of jobs. Yeah. So for ex-offenders, not all of them have the opportunity to craft a resume, and even if they want to, some of them don't have the skills to do that. Yeah. So through this collaboration, and this product that Resumify has developed, it actually helped our client to be able to craft professional resumes with very simple steps, and also to overcome some of these challenges. And so far, I think we have quite a few clients have actually tried this, and have provided very positive response. For Resumify team, I think they are a group of very young and talented individuals, very good at programming, very good with their IT skills.
You can see that it can recognize English as well as like the.
你好，看起来你的建立还需要一些信息。
So you find that they are actually very passionate, about helping people, about improving lives, So actually that is quite aligned to what Yellow Ribbon Singapore we are doing here.
Hi, my name is Ping Zhen. I'm the full stack lead for Resumify, currently a year 1 NUS student as well. I think working with Yellow Ribbon, you actually get to understand like firsthand what you might not be able to see. So for example, coming from a very technical background, we only see that, okay, this should work, therefore I think most people should be able to understand. But reality and implementation is actually a very, very different thing.
Some of them only use their phones. Some of them use dialects, some of them use different languages. Some can use laptops if they are white collar, some can't, So there's many different types of users here, and we are trying to have that human touch where we understand the user through these meetings, and we're trying to cater it directly for them.
I think what actually makes Resumify unique is that we actually try to gear the technology as much as possible towards these like ex-offenders. We try to make it much more handheld, much more slower. So our platform is actually more designed towards these people with disabilities or disadvantaged groups. We try to make it conversational. So for example, if you're speaking to it in like English and Chinese, which is like Singlish like majority of the time, the AI model is able to actually understand what you're trying to say. So I think this is quite important in Singapore where we use a mix of different languages.
我名叫陈龙，我今年40岁。
如果有具体城市，请提供。
The MOU was quite a significant milestone in our books. I think that has not only gave us more confidence, but also gave us a lot of motivation to carry on working on this project. With this MOU, we want to run the pilot trials and eventually for this to be a working, productionized solution for many more to use. And hopefully, not only just ex-offenders, but we can help more people in disadvantaged groups as well.
They only have Mandarin as
Survey forms created for the... Okay, I think that's one feature we should add in the Kanban. I was born and I grew up in Vietnam until I was 9 years old. Back then, I saw a lot of impoverished communities. When I moved to Singapore, it was really it was eye-opening. It was like, wow, skyscrapers, high-rises everywhere. I only went back to Vietnam when I was 18 to visit family. And that's when I realized there's a really strong difference. Even though Vietnam, in the last few years, has really advanced, but you would still see that impoverished community, impoverished individual, someone's suffering from a bad situation, even on a walk to the supermarket. Back then, I really wanted to help, but as a kid, I didn't have anything to help. I didn't have the resources, the assets, the skills. But now something has changed. Now I'm equipped with a strong Singapore education, right? So I do have the skills to contribute. And I thought, why not put those skills that I learned in the AI diploma to work? Why not build something real? I called Kenneth, I was like, hey, how about we try this custom resume platform, but for disadvantaged groups? So something more helping towards the community. In fact, Kenneth's my valedictorian. So I was like, who's the smartest guy I know? I was like, Kenneth, boom, called him.
Hi, I'm Kenneth. I'm currently serving NS as a third sergeant, and I'm the AI lead of Resumify. I actually grew up in Myanmar. I've basically lived there all my life for 17 years, and I only moved to Singapore for poly. The social economy there is a bit imbalanced in that there's a huge gap. So I see that some people there can't really speak English, and especially when I moved to Singapore, I see some of my fellow Burmese people come over here, and they really struggle to communicate, carry themselves in conversations. So it's always been a motivation for me to help them in that aspect.
So for full stack, I mainly deal with the front-end databases as well as the back-end. My role as the lead will just be coordinating the different engineers together. Whatever components that Raymond have Signify in terms of the business lead, we'll try to translate this business vision into actual technical developments. We'll spend a lot of weekends coding. So I think this was especially brutal when I was in NS, because from Monday to Fridays, it was really like a 8 to 6 job.
I think everyone who has been through NS kind of understands that it's tough. You know, when I come back home on a Friday night, thinking I could spend my weekend just enjoying my own time with my family. Sometimes you just have to lock in and just do the work that's necessary. What helps me balance my time or my motivations is just the fact that I get to work with the boys and also work towards a greater purpose. Will each ex-offender have their own account, or will they have one Resumify account?
Hi Chloe, 你可以帮我做一个 resume 吗？
We wanted a team with diverse skill sets, right? So Kenneth is in AI, Daryl's in AI, Mo, computer engineering, there's Ping Cheng, DIT, there's Stanley, cybersecurity. We try to keep our skills and our team really diverse. Everyone's in a different diploma, so everyone has something to contribute towards the tech. We do have our own Notion Kanban board, as you saw. That's where we keep track of our own business or tech developments, our features that we need to pump out, deadlines, priority, who's assigned to it. Our team, what we do, these coding sessions, we usually do it on Friday nights, Saturday nights. In fact, there's a mattress right here where we would usually just hang out, code up throughout the night and sleep over. So it's a fun hangout session with the boys, and we still get to work on Resumify in the meantime.
You haven't even enlisted, bro!
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, slightly.
Something I think that a lot of AI firms out there offer is a very base generic LLM. What we actually try to offer is try to make the experience more natural, right? How to tune it to our Asian context, because these models are trained overseas. They're very present in a Western context, so they don't really have that much cultural nuances or knowledge of our Asian society.
Hi Chloe, मेरा नाम मो है. आप मेरी रेज्यूमे के साथ मदद कर सकते हो. मैं एक रेस्टोरेंट में काम करता था और अब मैं एक शेफ बनना चाहता हूँ.
मैं आपके रिज्यूमे के साथ मदद करने के लिए यहाँ हूँ.
तो that's it. आप इस रेज्यूमे को अंग्रेजी में ट्रांसलेट करो.
Career goals. Aspiring to become a chef. I am eager to learn and develop my culinary skills.
Yeah, that's sick.
I like how they also have the accent at the...
Yeah, it's like something relatable, That's interesting.
Cooking skills.
So it's really like a conversational mode where you can just talk to it, then it will update itself. I think the experience for the conversational model was pretty good. I didn't really expect the accent to be so flush, because we normally test in English or Chinese. The accent brought over from the Hindi translation wasn't so apparent, but I think today we managed to test out and see that everything works and everything is ready to be shipped out.
Until the end of the year, we're hoping to collect enough user feedback from the users to see where we can improve our product. We want to maintain a relationship where this solution is developed long-term, it's sustainable long-term and constantly there for them to use in their own servers. And that's where we'll start looking for expansion, looking for other partner organizations, how we can help more disadvantaged groups, not just Yellow Ribbon, but maybe other organizations as well. So we're thinking to develop into a freemium model. This is where for Yellow Ribbon or certain organizations, we have a contract with them where this service is free and we're developing for their own servers and projects. And then on the other side, we still want to hope to create a version that is more open to the main public. And this is where we will generate our own income streams, like a subscription base or even a per use base. As a non-profit startup, you have to think about how you're going to maintain the operations, coders, manpower, things like that. Everything still needs money to run. So we're hopefully going to join more grants, more competitions, see how we can scale this longer term. I think the solution is important, yes, whether it solves the problem, whether it impacts people, whether it really has a value add to the real world. But I think the team building it, if they're really passionate, if they believe in the goal, and they're willing to work the hours and put in the effort, that's when you have something like different. And I think this team, yeah, I think we can do that.